Hi friends and welcome to this lesson. Now we have been creating our slides and let's see going further what are the other things that we need to do to create a great presentation. So we are creating slides now. Once you have put your matter on the slides, you've created your charts, you've created everything, you need to review because this is one mistake a lot of us make even while we are writing mails, writing messages on WhatsApp, sending SMSs. There's a lot of autocorrect at least in the mobile. So something can get autocorrected and it can change the meaning completely. It can in fact become something very absurd. Similarly, if I've made a mistake in the name of the client's company or in the client's name, there's a spelling error, typo, whatever, that's very sad. That only shows that I'm very careless. So after creating your slides, let somebody else review it for you or you leave it aside for some time and then review it. Because sometimes if you immediately review it, then some of the things may not catch your attention. Otherwise, our softwares are so good that they underline in blue or red and you know where the mistakes lie. So read all this, check again and correct them. Grammar, spelling, etc. also you must check and then recheck it. And it's always great to have a friend or colleague look over it so that any inadvertent errors which you felt should not creep in have crept. So then you can remove them before anyone else sees it. Now, if I'm putting any quotations on a slide, then the rule is that when that slide gets projected, you read the quotation slowly. And if you're quoting somebody, then the person who said it, his name or her name, should be prominently displayed there. Do not quote someone without acknowledging their name. That's also plagiarism. So if I quote someone, I should say, as so and so said, and then read out the quotation. And below that, write the name of the person who said it. So that will show that you follow all the rules, that you are happy giving credit to the person who said it, and you are not in the business of taking credit which is not due to you. And try to avoid quotations as far as possible because people are there to listen to what you have to say, not what someone else said. So don't think that by using quotations you create a more impressive narrative unless the quotation is very well connected to your subject and topic and it will help the audience understand what you want to say better. Don't use a quotation. A lot of people open with a quotation, that's fine. Unless the quotation is connected to your subject, don't use it. All right, that's about quotations. Now, every chart should have a point. Now, this is a very important slide. My dear friends, if there is, a chart that I have put and it has no point, it is not making any point. What's the point then? So if it's not making, in fact, for all slides also, you should use this rule. Every slide should have a point. Slides normally have points, but charts sometimes may not have. They may just be there, you feel, there's something else that is represented, you put it. If it doesn't connect to what you are saying, if something else has already said what you are saying in that chart also, remove it. So superfluity, repetition, all these things have to be avoided. And if something's not making a point, if something has no connect to what you are saying and to the subsections and sections and to the conclusion and to the topic as a whole, then avoid it. Less is more. This is a principle that you should always keep in mind, that less is more, but completeness should be there. Oh my God. Ah, wow. What a wonderful special effect. Let's do this again. So, my dear friends, one slide with some special effects, or some special effects on a special slide where they may be required, are okay. Otherwise, this is all juvenile. School kids should be using all these things in their presentations if they connect with the subject or topic. Unless I'm talking about magic or something else, I should not have too many special effects. They can be very annoying. All right, so please avoid them as far as possible and don't use too many. If required, you can use a special effect or two. So, my dear friends, that brings me to the end of our slide preparation chapters. And then after this, we are going to talk about how to deliver your slides. So, I suppose by this time you've got a fair idea of how you should be creating your slides. So once you have this fair idea is going to help you create wonderful slides which we will then deliver. So in the next few lessons we learn delivery. So thank you very much my friends for watching this lesson. I'll see you in the next. Until then, all the best.